Athletic Club nil, Arsenal 2. Now, that game of football was very weird because I can't even say that was a game of two halves because it was far from that. That was more of a game of majority of it Bilbao were the better team, and we just absolutely sucker punched them in the end. And pretty much as soon as it went 1-0, the game was done. And there was no point in that game for me anyway, apart from little spells in the first half and probably after we scored the first goal, because let's be real, Bilbao crumbled after that it went 1-0. And this is something that I did see online quite a bit before the game. Bilbao are a good team playing football, but I saw that when they end up going 1-0 down, or wherever, or when they start giving up chances, they just fold. And to be fair, I remember when they played Manchester United last season, and they absolutely fucking folded in that first half. The same happened today. But let's just get it straight first and foremost. We were not good today at all, Arsenal. In that first half, their high press absolutely suffocated us, and Declan Rice getting booked early didn't help at all. And to be fair, playing three DMs, well, I say playing three DMs, Mikel Merino was picking up positions similar to Martin Odegaard. However, the difference is one's Martin Odegaard and one's Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino cannot do that job properly. If you're going to play Mikel Merino, he's got to be in the final third. Yes, he drops into midfield went quite a lot, which is helpful. However, when you've got a striker like Jokeres and a front line in general who, as a collective, weren't good today at all. We will get into the substitutions in a minute. When you've got a front line of Victor Jokeres, Eze, who by the way he was awful today, and that's no dig on him as a player because I like Eberici Eze. However, he was massively ineffective. Jokeres I thought played all right. Should have scored at least one goal today. Did get a head in, well, I say a head injury. Did get a clash of heads with Gabriel, which may or may not have affected his game. I don't know, but he did end up coming off a Trossard in the end, who we'll get into a bit later. But yeah, our front line was not good today at all because number one, we were not getting the ball, especially in the first half. We were not getting the ball out there by any means quick enough at all. And when we were, it was just sloppy. Sloppy pass into the final third. Eze was hardly getting onto the ball, and when he wasn't really doing much with it. Madwakey, yes, he got down the outside quite a lot. However, end product was not there today at all. And what I've noticed about this system is that all the players' first thought is to get to the right. A lot of people will think that, oh, because Saka is normally our most effective player, get the ball to Saka quickly. However, we were getting the ball a lot to Madwakey. It was always Rice or Zubimendi, do that diagonal ball to Madwakey and then see what he can do. But to be honest, the one thing that does let Madwakey down quite a lot, even when he was at Chelsea, is his decision making. And there was one instance where all he had to do, he got past his man, all he had to do was put the ball across with his right foot. Jokeres probably has a tap in, but he tries to do some, I don't know what he tries to do with his left foot and puts it straight at the keeper. And yeah, like I said, we were not good today as a team at all. And I think the only positive really is the defending because Gabriel, probably our best player today, solid, put no fault, no wrong at all, faultless, saved us quite a few times. I think he gave the ball away once, but apart from that, he was solid. Mosquera, I thought did start the game a little bit shaky. However, he did grow into the game and he did end up playing really well. Jury and Timber, to be fair, he was getting us forward on quite a few occasions, especially in that first half and quite a bit in that second half as well. Um, and yeah, that's a good thing. I guess he's being positive. Positive. However, that's meant to be what our midfield's meant to do, and this manager, he never learns when it comes to these type of games. Yes, you want to be defensively solid away from home. However, if you've got Rice and Zubimendi at your base, that's all you need. We play four centre backs anyway. All you need is them two shielding the defence, and then you start at one area. You start Eze in a 10. You got options on the bench. You do whatever you need to do. But look, I'm not going to complain too much. 2-0 away from home is a very good result. I think we've got Olympiacos in our next game at home. So we are probably expected to beat them. But yeah, I'm going to get on to some other players. Zubimendi, I thought, didn't have the best of game at all, really. He was getting caught on the ball quite a few times. The game was bypassing him a lot. And yeah, to be fair, the whole midfield wasn't really that good, to be fair. Declan Rice, I thought, had a horrible game, if I'm being completely honest. His touch was completely off in that first half. He got booked early. To be fair, I think any other referee probably sends him off for that one challenge he done in the first half as well. But yeah, I think Declan Rice definitely looks proper off it today. But yeah, and then like I said, the front line, I say a mix of just being starved in general. Bits of Gyökeres, like I said, weren't bad. Eze, not good at all. Mad- Madueke, I thought a lot of people are going to say that because, oh, he beat his man. He beat his man a couple of times. He was alright, but weren't for me today at all. Um, but to be fair, after that, the two subs made a difference. Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard. Nice bit of play to get it up to Trossard. He flicked it onto Martinelli. Had a pretty much a free run, and then Martinelli, what he likes best really, being direct, 1-on-1, just sprinting, putting his head down, and then slots it away. I think it did take a touch off the keeper, but let's be real, that's all we really needed. And then apart from after that, Bilbao just completely folded, and yeah, I think then Trossard got another goal. I think Martinelli assisted that as well. It did look weird at first, but it did seem to take a deflection. And after that, that's it. We banged on some players. I think Hincapié got his debut. Norgard came on. Didn't really get much time, to be fair, to do anything. But yeah, like I said, we got the win. We got Manchester City on Sunday. Um, Although we weren't great today, I still fully expect us to absolutely beat Man City comfortably. And I will do a preview and stuff like that closer to the time. But yeah, I think that's about it. 2-0 win away from home. Nothing more or less you can really ask for apart from we got to sort out our performances. And teams that press us high, they are going to get joy if they have more quality in attack. But yeah, that's it from me. Like, sub, and share the content around, and I'll see you lot in a bit.